Right? It ruined my whole damn line.
Ah, bloopers. Nobody is immune to them. Even the most seasoned creators and movie veterans have experienced them. They can range from mundane and uneventful to outright hilarious. In the past, with a limited film stock on hand, too many bloopers meant precious time taken from productions, especially with low-budget films that could only afford so many rolls or yards of film. With the cost of the cast, the audiovisual crews, directors, advertising, and the film stock itself, it was possible to spend too much time shooting a film and run out of money to complete the production. This meant everyone on set had to do their best to ensure that time and film stock was not wasted. A few unlucky endeavors throughout history even had to call it quits after going broke, even with careful planning. But hey, at least the union members got paid. Fortunately, we're beyond those old-fashioned barbaric ways, and we've progressed to the digital era, where our films are no longer stored as cellophane-based mediums that are susceptible to light exposure, X-ray machines, and unregulated basement conditions. We have miniature, portable, high-capacity storage units that can fit into the palm of our hands, allowing us to carry a mind-boggling amount of storage anywhere. Our bloopers and mistakes can be saved to the cloud, and any hard drive compatible with our cameras. We can record, delete, and re-record as many takes as we need until we get it right. With this marvelous advent in technology, we have absolutely no reason not to get our best takes and save the most memorable bloopers to be shared later with the ones we love. But showcasing bloopers are not a new idea. Many studios and even online channels use bloopers in their credits. It's almost expected, and we feel let down when they don't make their way to the DVD Blu-ray extras. So, how do you keep a blooper from being a regular boring blooper that elicits no emotion? How do you keep a blooper from sucking? More importantly, how do you keep a blooper from sucking and ruining your one shot at getting the perfect footage? Believe it or not, there are several ways to make your bloopers awesome, so they add value to your production instead of taking away from its value. Let's delve into this inevitable part of shooting. Well, just about anything. Here's my favorite ways to make bloopers not suck. Go with the flow. When we had the interruptions in this interview, I just let the camera keep rolling until we could pick up again. As a general rule of thumb, if there's nothing too glaringly obvious that reveals your shot as a blooper, keep shooting and fix it in post if you need to. But don't let each blooper stop your filming. You might not run out of space on your SD card, but you could run out of time on set. And you or someone else can run out of patience, which, means more shooting time. And that just makes everybody more frustrated. It's an endless cycle. Don't do it. Most people won't even notice your blunder unless they're on the writing team or part of the crew. It'll ultimately save you time because you won't be starting over every time a mistake is made. And in the long run, that's just better for everybody, right? Less time shooting, more time having fun. For this, I merely cut out the pauses that were too long and put transitions between those cuts. People will click away if a video has too many silent pauses, or even one silent pause that is just too long. This is a simple method to prevent this problem and keep people watching your video. Just remember to take note of what time it happened so you're not scrubbing endlessly in your editor. Share it with people online. Take snapshots of the most absurd frames of your blooper and post it to your social media pages. Add a funny description and tag the people featured in the shot. Your fans will get a kick out of it, and it will give them a taste of what they have to look forward to when you're ready to share your video with everyone. This is how I let people know that I was working on the editing process of this video, and when to expect the upload to appear online. It allowed me to immediately put out content to keep my viewers interested while I churned out the final product. Try it for yourself, and don't forget your hashtags. Laugh at yourself! Go ahead and laugh at the situation, especially if you're the one in charge of the production. It will help you and the rest of the crew relieve stress, keeping morale high. And when morale is high, you make better shots. It will also help the talent relax, knowing you're not upset with them, which can help things run much smoother. Stress and irritation can make it easier to make more mistakes. I'm not going to say that enough. So laughter can reduce the amount of future mistakes that are made on set. When I was filming this interview, I cracked a few jokes and chuckled to help keep the interruptions lighthearted. And it worked, for the most part. Get creative! Sometimes you could disguise your blooper as on purpose or even use them to transition to the next segment of your video. Visual effects and sound effects can add an extra layer of element to your work and engage your audience. Have you seen Martin Freeman's reel of him flipping the bird on set of the Hobbit movies? Finding a theme in your bloopers can make for a great reel that gets people chuckling. You can make memes for your social media to promote your video so people get hyped to watch it when it premieres. The way you get creative is entirely up to you. Think outside of the frame. Make them your trailer. Bloopers are an excellent way to tease your audience with a sneak peek while keeping the final bits more secret than the things Victoria has been hiding for 50 years. I used 30 seconds worth of footage in one trailer and about a minute of footage in another to make my trailers for my Instagram. They're not only fun, but they're quick to make and they don't need to have over-the-top resolution to be effective. Put it in your final production. Just because it's a blooper doesn't mean you can't make the best of it. Get creative! Find ways to use your bloopers and add charm to your production to keep it from being mundane. I used some old-fashioned countdown effects along with a clapper sound to give the impression that we were being directed by an actual professional and not just me fumbling around like a greenhorn. Using all these techniques together, I was able to actually use the interruptions in my interview to my advantage. I kept the guys smiling and talking. I was able to stay calm and get my questions out. My camera didn't overheat from starting over multiple times, thus increasing my filming time. And more importantly, nobody got angry. Later, I was able to use the bloopers to draw attention to my video and get people interested in watching it before I was even ready to render. Finally, I was able to make this video, sharing what I've learned with you. So, what's your favorite way to make bloopers not suck? Leave your answers below. Give a thumbs up if this was awesome, and smash it down if it sucked. But no matter what you do, subscribe to catch more videos like this. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.